Boom shakalaka, what is up guys? Randall here from Crypto Love, and today we have an episode about Ethereum. Death cross? Or buy opportunity? Ooh, let's take a look. Now, to begin with, what is a death cross? Well, according to Investopedia, a death cross is a crossover resulting from a security's long-term moving average breaking above its short-term moving average or support level. So specifically, this happens when the short-term or 50-day moving average, also called the price trend, crosses below the long-term 200-day moving average. It's called a death cross because of the shape that it makes, and it is exactly opposite to a golden cross. Now, a death cross is a bearish signal, but because it does lag behind the movement time of things, obviously we've been in a bear market for a little while already, so this can be a couple months incoming. So we could have seen behind for a couple months there's been a bear market. Now, if we take a look at Ethereum here, this is Ethereum versus the dollar on Bitfinex, and basically what's happening here, so we've had a drop in Ethereum price ever since January 13th, boom, price shooting down dramatically. Oh, terrible bear market. And then we're starting to see a bit of a bottom here. Okay, right around $350, $360. There's a bit of a bottom. Have almost a double bottom. Now, some people are calling this a double bottom. I wouldn't call it a true double bottom because there's not 10 days between the two bottoms. But some people like to use that term laxly. But we have a bit of a bottom there going on. And then if we take a look, this green is the 50-day moving average. The red is the 200-day moving average. So the longer term of the two moving averages. And what's happening is the red is actually about to break above the green. Now, additionally, I don't know if you can see this because it is kind of like not that bright there, but we'll change things up so you can see it. If you take a look down here, we have the relative strength indicator. All right, so this is going to be just to the side of my head right there. And when we see, so basically when it's below this dotted line here, that means that it's oversold. So Ethereum has been oversold for a little bit. There it's overbought when it's above, but here it's oversold. So we have a couple indicators. We have Ethereum being oversold. So that can often, doesn't mean it does. These are all indicators. So these help us take a look at things. They don't actually have like a prescribed, if this, then you must do that. But this indicator says, hey, could potentially be a good time to buy if it's a good project, if we believe in it, if we think there's a future in it. So yeah, because of relative strength indicator, yeah, it's oversold, could potentially be a good time to buy. Now with the death cross, does that make it a good time to buy? I don't know. It's seen a big tumble down. And how much of a tumble down? Well, if we take a look here at onchainfx.com, you can actually see they have the all-time highs listed and the percent down from all-time highs. So Ethereum all-time high was $1,431. It's 71% down from that. Woo, yowzer. Bitcoin is 66% down from its all-time high. Look at this. Ripple is 87% down. Bcash is 85% down. Litecoin is 69% down. Way to go, Litecoin. Way to go. But then we have EOS 68, Cardano 88% down. So a lot of those cryptos that got a lot of exuberance in the last altcoin bubble, they are seeing some great retracements. But Ethereum 71% down, so there's quite a bit of a pullback. What do successful investors do? They buy low, they sell high. So if you guys are big on Ethereum, you might want to think about getting some more positions in Ethereum. But I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not telling you what to do with your money. This is just something that you can do. All right. Now, again, if we take a look at this, there's speculation. See, if this were a double bottom, basically what happens with double bottom, we have a bottom, and then we have upward movement of at least 10%. And then we have another bottom. And then if we surpass that middle upward movement, all right, then we're in for a gain. And that gain will put us right about $475. So if it does cross there, we could see Ethereum going up to about $475, maybe $500, testing the $500 line, okay? Seeing if we can find support there or resistance. If it doesn't, it may come back down to the 300 level. So we'll have to see what Ethereum's doing. I mean, Ethereum's been around for a long time. A lot of projects are built on Ethereum. It does have many significant obstacles, and there's talk, is Vitalik even supporting Ethereum, or is he coming up with his own project right now? Oh my gosh, conspiracy, what's going on? So all those things are going on. The other thing that I wanted to mention that was cool about these death crosses. So they talk about death crosses and stocks. And when all four of the major moving averages, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and the Russell 2000 fall into death cross simultaneously, they call it the four horsemen of the apocalypse. So I would just say that, like, in crypto, if Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin all fell into death crosses at the same time, that would be like the four horsemen of the apocalypse. It would all be over, burn the villages, sell the children, all that fun stuff. So that's what you've got going on. All in all, I think Ethereum will probably do good in long term. I know they have a lot of competition, but when we start seeing the market surge back, as it will probably come June-ish, when that happens, Ethereum will probably go up because we'll have a whole bunch of ICOs. Now there are other platforms that can hold ICOs right now. So things like Komodo, Stellar, Neo, a whole bunch of different things. So with that, maybe we'll see more projects on those, even EOS, different things like that. So maybe there won't be as much hype with Ethereum, but only time will tell. This might be a good time for a buy indicator for Ethereum, but that's totally up to you. I just wanted to bring you this death cross episode so you could learn about that, figure out what's going on with that. And yeah, so hope you enjoy your day. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. All right, peace.